down. Welcome back to another episode of the Real Mojo TV, Truck Talk with the Real Mojo TV, with your boy, the Real Mojo. What up, y'all? It's Fun Friday. It's Fun Friday. We got a couple things to talk about. We got a couple of little things to talk about. Nothing too crazy, nothing too heavy. I ain't gonna drop nothing too heavy on y'all. The Detroit Lions, they put it on the Dallas Cowboys last night. I don't know who thought it would be any different. Maybe the disillusioned Cowboys fans. But I will say this: I felt bad for CeeDee Lamb. He went out with a concussion. I knew it instantly. I knew it instantly by the way his hands, like, tightened up or whatever they call that. Sort of like rigor mortis. But yeah, I knew he had a concussion. Um, Jameer Gibbs, 3 touchdowns. David Montgomery, a touchdown. I think that was the 12th time they both had a touchdown in the same game. Jameer Gibbs had three. I don't know how he's not the offensive player of the year this year. Um, he's killing it. This year's his coming out party. I like the two-back set. Um, Detroit is not as dominant as they were the previous year or two, but this is probably better for them because they're flying under the radar a little bit. They can probably make a big move, make a hit, and make a deep playoff run. Hopefully. But yeah, that's you know nothing too crazy there. I'm pretty sure everybody knew the Lions would beat the Cowboys, and it seemed like a Thanksgiving game. It seemed like a game that should have been played on Thanksgiving. But anyway, um, I did want to get to I did want to talk a quick second about Shannon Sharpe interviewing, I guess, Doctor Cheyenne Bryant. I guess. She said she got clients. I know she was at, she was talking to the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers a couple weeks ago, or a month ago, or something like that. Um, she did, like, talking to the young cats about money management and emotional management and all that. I guess that's cool. That's good. Um, but she did Club Shay Shay. I don't know why these dudes bring her on their show for it to turn into a therapy session for them. I wonder, are they paying her for a session while the interview, because the interviewing her realistically does not a thing for their platforms. I mean, these is already established, rich, successful, popular dudes. Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, Shannon Sharpe. We could also say three goofies, uh, and like she said for the third time, she called him, basically told Shannon Sharpe he was a bad dude, bad father, all that shit. Like, why would you bring her on your show? Seeing how she did the last two dudes that's similar to you in lifestyle and the way your lives are going, why would you then bring her on your show to get clout off you while the whole time kicking your back in? I don't understand it. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. You bring her on the show to kick your back in. You bring her on your show to kick your back in, knowing You got all type of faults and defaults and bullshit going on, but you still bring her on your show and let her kick you back in. And it ain't like you didn't know she was gonna do it, because you know she don't respect you. You know she don't respect your lifestyle. And she even set Shannon Sharpe up, because I had to watch that shit to get some type of. So she set Shannon Sharpe up by putting her pops business out there. So she put her pops in this. She held her pops in this high regard, her father, just to say she don't agree with him, and I just so that way, because I think that was all a lie. I think that was all a made up story, just so she could, shit on Shannon Sharpe, and him not get it, him not catch it like Cam. I mean, Nick Cannon. Like, I don't understand why these dudes do this, bro. That was. I didn't watch it like 3 hours or whatever. When I saw it was 3 hours, I was like, yeah, never mind. But then I started seeing some clips, and she was kicking some knowledge. She was kicking some knowledge, but I was like, there's no way I'm sitting there and watch 3 hours of her and Shannon Sharpe talking. I was like, it's just not gonna happen. But I dragged ahead and I watched 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there. It was a little painful. It was a little painful to watch. I'm like, yeah, what the hell are they talking about? And then I'm looking at the comments, and people's like, yo, Shannon should shoot his shot. Nigga, she just sat there 3 hours and told you how she don't respect this dude. She don't agree with his lifestyle. And y'all in the comment section talking about he should shoot his shot. Are y'all as stupid as him for having her on the show? Like, god damn. What are y'all talking about? I um he's probably gonna get um he's gonna get good views and all that out of it, because he got a big platform, and we rock with him. We rock with him. But I didn't, and that's another reason why I didn't want to watch it, because I knew what was coming. I don't know how the fuck he didn't know what was coming, but I knew what was coming, and I knew she was gonna light him up. I knew she was gonna light him up. She didn't even have to bring up him losing the money to the prostitute. She didn't even have to bring up him paying the little girl, the little OnlyFans girl, all type of money. She didn't even have to bring that up, because he got so much. Unc is such low hanging fruit, and he don't got nobody. Nobody got his back. So the fact that nobody got his back, and he is low hanging fruit, she was just teeing off on him. She was just teeing off on him. You know what I'm saying? And he's just doc. Nobody called her doc in none of her interviews, bro. Like, let's be real. She just sitting there, just like body shot after body shot after body shot, and she know she can get away with that shit on some of these dudes. She knows she can get away with that shit on some of these dudes. And that's exactly what she did. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what she did. She lit him up. He didn't have no defense. So he tried to get cool with it and tried to make a little couple excuses or whatever, but bro, you lost in the sauce. You lost in the sauce. She basically, what she did was she shitted on her father in a story that I think was made up. She did it on purpose to frame him as having a good heart, but being no good. And then she just basically told Shannon, That's you. They never gonna learn. They never gonna learn. These dudes is never gonna learn. They're gonna keep doing this. It's just like basically all the dudes in the industry smashing the same girls. That's basically all that is. It's just that it's interviews. So they interviewing the same chick. They all got the same problem, and she's just taking shots, growing her whatever brand, whatever she's doing. She's winning those battles with those idiots. She ain't been on a Stephen A. Smith platform. She ain't been on no platform where she can't dog a dude. Not one. She ain't been on no big platform where she can't dog a dude. She ain't been on no solid no dude's platform that's solid in life. That's stable in life. She ain't been on none of they platforms. Oh, your boy got the scarf on today. Look, look, we just got in the 20s. We just hit the 20s like a couple hours ago. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like Shannon Sharpe was easy pickings. Nick Cannon was easy pickings. Cam Newton's just dumb, so he was easy pickings and dumb. Uh, she tried that shit with Paul Pierce, and he ate her up. She tried that shit with Paul Pierce, and he ate her up. That's why I didn't mention Paul Pierce. So it's just like, I mean, you did it to yourself, dog. Shit, Unc did it to himself. Period. Period. I don't believe he did it. I know why he did it, but I don't believe he did that shit. I don't after watching Cam Newton and Nick Cannon get get dragged through the mud. I don't believe he did that to himself, but he did it, and it went how most people thought it was gonna go. Definitely went how she thought it was gonna go. It worked for her. I don't know, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad, bro. I don't believe he put that interview out, bro. I would have canceled that shit. I'd have paid that. I'd have paid that lady and been like, "Hey, the file got fucked up. I'm not putting that shit out, bro. There's no way I'd have put that out. Ain't no way I'd have put that out. 3 hours of kicking my back in on my show, girl, please. Anyway, yo, let me know how y'all feel about that interview, the Shannon Sharpe and Cheyenne Bryant interview. Let me know how y'all feel about that, man, and jump in the comment section and let your boy know, man. Do how y'all think it went.